I really want to see, when I break it down, the best way to explain it. And I just edit it out. You can stand right here and we'll back up. I'm editing all this out, so don't worry about it. Okay, ready? Hello, Coach Blair with Team Blood Training. Here with another warm-up tip. I have my good assistant, special guest Josh Caldwell, class of 2028. Another warm-up that I like to do with the 2-ball drill is the I call the windshield wiper drill. We have 2 basketballs and we just move them side to side to side to side. And like I said, it's from 20 to 15 second intervals. We'll show you how we do them. You ready? All right, so always the main thing, we want to make sure our base is correct, right? Like we're sitting down in the chair, simulate, and we want to make sure that we rock. Okay, we don't want to be stiff trying to dribble. We need to make sure that we're a little loose while controlling the basketball, okay? Do it with a little power, velocity, get outside of your comfort zone, you know, because we're here to get better. We don't want to, you know, go not at our max because we won't be helping ourselves at that point. So we're going to give you a little preview of how it needs to be done. Ready? Go. Good job. So with this, we're gonna get, like I said, 3 to 4 sets in of warm-ups, of reps each time. And every time you do it, put a little more speed to it. Try to get out of your comfort zone as best as possible because we're all about improving. All right, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just want to say thank you to Josh Caldwell, class of 2028, and it's Coach Blair with Team Blood Training. See you at the next one. Hey, Coach Blair, Team Blair Training. Here to give another tip on a move that I like to use. It's the between the leg crossover. I like to use this move in semi-transition. I like to use this move in an isolated set or when I'm just trying to attack the basket. But in order for me to use this move, I have to make sure I practice it over and over, okay? So we're gonna try to go both ways. Okay. Ready? What's up, boy? Coach Blair here with Team Blair Training. Here to show you another move that I like to use. Is the between the legs cross. This move, you gotta make sure that you're deceptive and that you're shifty with it. You know, you don't wanna go into moves being kind of stiff. You know, you gotta dip your shoulder, you gotta bend your legs, you gotta make sure that you're flexible and able to move. Okay, this move I like to use a lot and semi-transition before the defense sets up, before they're able to really gauge in on me. I like to use this move in sets and isolation plays, or just, you know, whenever I get opportunity to try to beat my defender. But make sure that what we do is that, come on, man. If you're gonna, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're gonna come help. Don't come getting in the way playing around, because this is serious. Hey, Coach Blair with Team Blair Training. Here to teach you the between the legs cross. It's a move that I like using. I use it a lot when I'm in isolated situations, when I'm trying to beat the defender. It's a move I like using in a half-court set. It's a move that I like to use when I feel I can beat my defender, okay? But in order for me to get to that confidence level where I like to use it and bring it out, I have to make sure I practice it, right? So make sure when we're practicing that we're going game speed, okay? But before we do so, I just like to break this move down bit by bit, okay? So the first move, or before we get into our first move, we gotta always make sure that we're low, okay? We gotta play low, gotta play with explosiveness, we gotta play able to move and be agile and limber, okay? So if I wanted to go to my right, okay, I would set them up, going to my left between the legs and snatching them back, going to my right, okay? And the purpose of this first dribble is to set them up to get them off balance, right? To open them up to allow me to go back this way. Because once I'm here, they jump this side, I have them right where I want them to be, okay? So make sure that we're low and we're stationary. Just practice the move until you get comfortable. And once you're able to get comfortable, speed it up, okay? And like I always say, if you're able to do something on one side, you have to know how to do it the other way, because you don't want to be a one-sided player. So make sure I'm low, I'm bringing the ball below my knee when I'm crossing it over. Look how I'm shifting. All right, so now after we do it stationary for a few times, we got to make sure we're able to do it on the move, right? Because we're trying to get past somebody. All right, we back. Okay, and now we have to use everything. Be deceptive, snatch. Okay, you're going back the other way. All right. Then the counter, keep moving, keep practicing these counter moves, okay? Until you get to the point where you're able to finish with them. Okay, so we do these moves into layups, go do these moves into dribbles, into shots, and do these moves into passing. All right? Continue to work. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Work as hard as you can. Keep grinding. It's part of the process. And believe in yourselves. This is Coach Blair with Team Blair Training, and I see you at the next one. Take care.